everyone, meteorologist Mike here, your Synoptic scale CONUS forecast from June 27th to July 1st. And as always, before we get started, a couple things I do need to go over. One, and this is not a full and complete forecast, this is just an overview of large-scale events happening over the continental United States. For a full complete forecast of your area, please see your local meteorologist or your favorite weather app. And secondly, all of my times are in Zulu time, or the GMT time zone. This is a standard across weather miles, so we don't have to deal with time zones, and I am just continuing that trend. I will, however, have all the time zone conversions down in the description below. Alright, let's get started with what's happening right now. 12Z on the 27th, we got a high pressure in control of the central U.S. with a cold front in the eastern U.S. stretching all the way from Vermont down into Texas. I do see showers along at least the northern side of the front, but I expect showers to be developing along the entirety of the front throughout the day, and maybe even a couple of thunderstorms. Not looking at a whole lot of severe weather as seen here by the SPC Day 1 convective outlook. Alright, looking ahead to 0Z on the 28th. That cold front has moved off to the northeast coast, but is still inland from Virginia down into Mississippi, still looking at showers and a couple of thunderstorms along its entirety, and that high pressure continues to move in past it. 12Z on the 28th, that cold front has now moved down into North Carolina to the Florida Panhandle, and we've got a second cold front starting to make its way down from the north up in Minnesota. SPC Day 2 convective outlook, a pair of small marginal risks, one in Montana and one in Wisconsin. That one in Wisconsin is associated with that cold front working its way from the north, which will be at that point at around 0Z on the 29th. Looking up to 12Z on the 29th, that little cold front has moved on to Michigan, and we have a new low pressure up in Canada north of Montana with a cold front stretching down from its south. SPC Day 2 convective outlook, just a marginal risk in Minnesota into the Dakotas. 0Z on the 30th, low pressure is now in South Dakota with that cold front still attached to its south. 12Z on the 30th, low pressure has made its way back up north, and the cold front now stretches from Minnesota down into New Mexico. I do at this time see a bunch of showers around the low pressure and in Minnesota. 0Z on July 1st. That low pressure continues to work its way up in Canada. We got a second low pressure on the other end of the cold front now. Cold front currently stretches from Michigan down into Colorado. Still seeing showers off on the eastern end of the front. 12Z on the 1st. Cold front now stretches from Nebraska to Michigan. Still seeing showers along its entirety, and we have new high pressure coming in behind that front. Alright, that's going to be it for the CONUS forecast. Let's take a look into the Atlantic. It is busy, busy, busy right now. Okay, we have 3 disturbances. Let's go in order of their numbers. Disturbance number 1 is the main disturbance we've been looking at. So the one in red is the red X. We've been keeping an eye on this for quite a while. It is making its way to the northwest, and we are currently at a 70% chance of formation within the next 48 hours, 90% chance within the next 5 days. We are getting closer and closer to maybe our second tropical cyclone of the season. Disturbance number 2 is that poor little guy in the Gulf that we don't give much of a chance to. only a 10% chance of formation within the next 48 hours, by 20% within the next 5 days. And now for the new disturbance. Disturbance number 3 is coming behind disturbance number 1. They have it as a low percent, 0 in fact, within the next 48 hours. They're keeping an eye on it for the long term. Unfortunately, it's going to be taking a very similar track to Disturbance 1, so personally, not giving it the best. It's not going to have the best of luck with forming, but we'll be keeping an eye on it. The National Hurricane Center does give it a 20% chance of formation within the next 5 days. If it does form, it's probably going to be taking a similar length of time as Disturbance 1 did to form. Alright guys, that's going to be it for my forecast today. Thank you all for watching, and please like and subscribe for future forecasts.